Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of Kurt Buckman's Fishing Fusion. So anyways, it is a scorcher out today, and we're here at the Gulag, hopefully to catch our first fish of the season, since, you know, all this stuff surrounding everything is just kind of feel like it's kind of just made me lose my focus. So today we're just doing, I'm the only one here, I'm the only guest, no one's gonna be here, no stupid shit, all right? So today we're gonna fish at the Gulag, and we're gonna 100% focus on fishing, since I'm sick of everybody trying to interfere in this show. So now we're, God damn it, what are you doing here? Dude, seriously, I was trying to do a one-on-one episode, and it's no problem, kid.
What do you mean?
Yeah. What do you mean? What's your problem? Why'd you push me?
You did this to Thomas.
What?
Jackson told me everything.
Step out of it.
Jackson told me the truth.
What do you mean? Jackson told you the truth.
You're the one we're supposed to be fighting.
Dude, you hate Jackson more than anybody. What are you talking about?
Jackson's amazing. He showed me every Nintendo Direct that was good. I now see the truth. I see everything.
Dude.
There's nothing wrong with him.
Dude, you're brainwashed or some shit. Whatever, we're just gonna film.
He is telling the truth. You see, Jackson, he taught me the proper ways to fish. He told me the right ways to fish. There's a reason.
So are you gonna keep on babbling on, or are you gonna tell me why you're here and why you're bothering me?
I have come.
Hey, we didn't invite you, all right?
I wasn't invited. I was sent by Jackson Klein to challenge you in a one-on-one fishing duel. With supremacy.
All right, well, I'm gonna beat your ass.
So it's why I wasn't caught a thing on season 2.
Dude, honestly, I'm just like numb to Jackson's BS at this point. I really don't care, because like I'm thinking about it in the context of like, even if Jonah does beat me today, or like I do have some sort of like fish off with Jackson, like what exactly do I lose by losing? Because I already haven't caught a fish all season, so it's not like I can really lose any sort of like pride to him. So we're just gonna fish today, you know. I'm obviously gonna beat Jonah. I don't really have any sort of, you know, problem with that. It's just we're a little bit down on our luck on the show, fishing wise. I want to get back to that, because that's what Fishing Fusion is, a fishing show.
What's the strategy today?
You know, these fish, they're wonderful creatures. Jackson told me to love the fish, to not throw them like a baseball, Sean Beatty. And we must have patience. I am a very patient man. I can't even hear you, shut up. As a very patient man, I know these fish also require patience. They go for it, but oftentimes they miss. So you have to give them plentiful of opportunities. A Nintendo eShop gift card.
Oh, we're back to a season 1 rod. The good old Tango, which can cast the cricket really well. Jonah uses that freaking heavyweight rod to cast the cricket, which makes absolutely no sense. I guess when you're not as good as me, you don't have the resources to be able to launch the cricket as far as possible, but I get a solid distance out of the cricket, more than you'd expect with this rod, because I actually know what I'm doing, unlike him.
Ooh.
No fish, huh, Jonah?
No fish.
Ooh. Oh, let's go.
That's one of the Jacksons, a robot fish he put in here a while ago.
Oh, shut up. Shut it. I think we've one thing goes good in our lives.
Yeah,
Robot.
Finally.
Fish!
Jonah, I'm gonna...
Prove it.
Huh? Prove it?
Prove it? Prove it, yeah.
Oh, Kurt could easily tell if the other one was a robot fish. Why do I need to prove it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
okay,
can prove that this is a real fish, jackass.
No, it's fake. There are no bass in Lake Bro.
You may have a point.
Jonah, maybe it's because I actually like know how to fish.
I know how to fish.
And maybe it's because I like started fishing. I didn't start fishing last year. I started fishing last decade. So
If you were just taught by Jackson Klein, you learn his ways of fishing. Anything is possible, you know?
yeah, you know who else taught Jackson? You know, I taught you how to fish. You know who else who I taught how to fish?
Your mom.
Jackson. And my mom. I hate to do this worst enemy, but can I borrow like some pliers or something?
I lost my red ones.
Okay, never mind. I just had a fish in my hand and I thought it would be easier to ask him. All right. Well,
What a
hey,
beauty.
look. It's not a sunfish. It's a bit small, but it's not a sunfish, and it is a bass, which is what we look for on Fusion. It's a little bit banged up. Looks like he's been caught before, but could have something to do with the freaking bush. Sorry for all the swearing so far, guys, but I'm in a bit of a better mood now that we finally got something. So, hey, that's one fish for me. So, Jonah's gonna have to catch something else.
With the bird cam.
Did you see that? Did you see him take a shit? Oh my god, did you catch that? Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I'm just gonna do the same shit that I was doing.
You see, the robot fish are really doing a toll on the wildlife here.
Apparently so. You know, honestly, I question the validity of these robot fish, but
And it's a good thing we repopulated the lake somewhat.
yeah, exactly, with the shiners. Hey, maybe that was one of the fish I threw back and he's grown, who knows? I knows it's not, because it was a bass.
Evolution's weird.
Yeah, it's not Pokemon evolution.
You sure?
It's wild evolution. That's what I never understood. You know what I mean? Like, they call it evolution, but they should really call it metamorphosis, because it's very much akin to metamorphosis in Pokemon, not
Butterfree.
evolution. Yeah, Butterfree and pretty much anything. You're turning into a different thing with a different name. It's not... Like, evolution would be if it was over, like, 1,000 years. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, those bugs, like, flying over there, like, those ants with wings, like, they have a common ancestor, like them and bees, like, they obviously have a common ancestor that evolved over millions of years through natural selection. You know, so those things have wings because it evolutionarily benefited them, and all the other ones of its species that didn't have wings ended up dying, so they're able to pass the wing gene down. I'm boring everybody to death. I'm really glad there's starting to be a slight breeze, since it was supposed to be like 93, 95 or something today. So I think being on the lake is definitely helping that. But because you can see, like, the water's not still, it's not stagnant, you know, it's moving, which is good for fish. Any sort of water flow is good for fish, but I don't exactly like the sun beating right down on the lake, but clearly there are fish since I did catch something, so might be a little bit before we catch something else, but it's definitely a good morale booster after you catch something. Anybody who's been fishing for any amount of time knows that once you catch something, you feel like you want to keep on going. So yeah, I'm excited to see where, you know, we're not that far in and we already have something. So hopefully the rest of the day continues to pan out the same.
Jonah, how do you plan to come back from this 1-point deficit?
But it's one fish, all right? That fish doesn't mean anything. There are plenty more fish in there than there are in there. I need to keep giving it all these fish some patience, and I'll catch some other fish. Oh, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that,
Sunfish don't count, you know.
What?
Sunfish don't count.
I can't hear you. Your mouth's too big.
Sunfish don't count.
You counted Thomas's.
You mean I counted Thomas's? Yeah, but this is a competition between me and you. Me and Thomas weren't in a competition. That's when the show was actually fun, jackass.
Oh,
I seem to have very good hookups until they come out of the water.
Where is
oh,
It's in the weeds. I gotta get my gloves so I don't...
Dude,
Jonah seems to have caught a bass.
gloves?
Mistakes are being made on this day. Why do the bass love the weeds so much?
Dude, he needs to use a glove. Are you kidding me?
You can hear him. You can hear him.
You can hear him.
It's a bass.
I'm coming.
I'm about to play dirty.
Don't tell me you're throwing back.
I can't see where he is. He stopped making sound.
This isn't a good sign, Jonah. Jonah really has turned to the dark side. Now he's just killing fish.
Yeah, and he's using a glove. That's the ultimate sign of disrespect to me and everything that I stand for.
I found him.
Oh!
I got him.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Look at him.
You had me nervous for a second. That's nowhere near as good as mine.
Wait, it's a pass.
Well, it counts. Yeah, it counts, but you're not winning.
I'm winning.
No, you're not.
I mean, He's got the flop factor. Look at him. He's sideways. Sideways.
He does. He has 2 eyes. Oh, shit.
Jonah's out for blood.
Are you guys petrified of that thing? Just jumped out of my hair.
It's a floppy thing.
It just jumped out.
Well, mine was definitely bigger, so I am still currently.
Yeah, so Kurt is currently in the lead with centimeter. And oh, we should have waited. Didn't we want to?
We should have measured it. That would have been a good idea.
I think if we have any.
Yeah, if we have any more, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But mine was still pretty obvious.
Oh,
Ah, shit.
Jonah, can I just ask, what is your master planning to achieve through doing this?
The longer.
My spot back.
What?
I want my spot back.
You want your spot back?
Yeah.
Fight me for it.
Okay.
Actually, no, please don't. That'll
No,
probably
let's
hurt.
go.
No, not really.
Okay, you leaving then?
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Yeah, get out.
All right.
What does he mean that he like pledges allegiance to Jackson? What is he even talking about?
It really is a strange concept. Why is this random man we know just... He's able to make robot fish.
It makes no sense.
He's able to somehow kidnap Jonah.
Yeah,
He was somehow able to do
that's
that.
exactly where we are.
But yeah, it just doesn't make sense though, because like wasn't...
I'm just gonna, should I just like call the police?
Maybe, I mean...
That might be the
We're
play,
getting to that point. No, but the thing is, it's weird because, like, I don't even think we saw Jonah after that day that we were at his house on the day the tournament was, or the competition was canceled. So I don't know if... I don't think Jackson could have done that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we wouldn't notice that. That was only a few days ago, like a week ago.
I mean, who do you think it would have been? Who do you think could have done it? Jonah's mom. Oh my god.
So what do you want to eat?
No idea.
No, we'll figure it out. Hey, like, Jonah, I know you're like our new mortal enemy or whatever, but like, the tradition, we gotta go out to eat after. Where do you want to go out to eat?
Jackson's house.
Not a bad idea.
That's a terrible
We
idea.
can kick his shit while we're there.
That is true. But I'm thinking more of like a restaurant. So usually what I would do is I more like to cast off to like the sides a little bit more, since like fish like this sort of rocky structure. Pretty much all fish except for like big sharks, but even like a lot of sharks do like to have some sort of like structure to be around. A lot of the sand species like nurse sharks and horn sharks, they like to have like rocks around them. But for the most For the most part, fish like to have structure around them. That's usually where I go. But the fish that I caught, I casted straight out and reeled in, and it is pretty rocky out there, so that might have something to do with it. So I'm, a lot of people watching who are more seasoned fishermen may be questioning my method of just casting straight from the shore, but if it worked once, I believe it can work again. And I'm definitely the type of fisherman that's very stubborn, very adamant, very much set in his ways. A lot of people like to try new stuff, and like I do too, but if something I try that's new doesn't work, I'm not going to keep doing it, and I'm going to rely on what I know, like the cricket or Senkos or rubber worms or stuff like that. I think I might have said this in a previous episode, but I don't really understand the mentality of constantly switching out baits when you know that they're working, because the ultimate goal of fishing is to catch fish. So, anything that gets in the way of that, like Jonah's stupid bullshit, is unnecessary.
I mean, why go on traditional matters when Jonah can just follow in the way of Jackson, Like an idiot.
Whose side are you on?
I'm saying,
My new disciple right there, the cameraman.
nah. I'll stick with this man.
Don't touch me.
He does not.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad we got our. I'm kind of glad we caught a fish so early, so that we don't have to stay here for 4 hours like we have the past 2 episodes and just like sit here and suffer, especially in this weather. So.
The episode will be like 40 minutes long too.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be a short one, and I'm kind of happy about that. It kind of brings me back to the, I'm very nostalgic for the older episodes, if that wasn't already obvious enough. So I think kind of going more in that gear is the way to go. I know there are definitely plenty of you that are entertained by Jackson's antics and like the antics of the other sort of like more over the top people on the show, which is fine. I understand that, but for me personally, I just like to relax, and I don't like making enemies, if that wasn't obvious enough. So, definitely glad that we get to, even though this episode does have that guy over there doing his thing, being all weird, I don't mind the direction we are taking whatsoever currently. All right, guys, I'm thinking maybe one more help. Oh, time's up, Jonah. What? Yeah, the competition's over. Time's up. The competition's over.
We barely even been here.
Dude, we agreed on a half an hour. What are you talking about? I won.
We agreed on a time limit? No, you didn't. No, we didn't.
Yeah.
You can't just call times up on your own show just because you feel like it.
No, dude,
it's
we didn't feel like it. We agreed to this. We talked about it off camera. What are you talking about?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
No, dude, what are you talking about?
We agreed on 1 hour. 1 hour. 1 hour to catch the best fish in the world.
Hour.
No, we said 1 hour.
Dude, I beat you. Dude, I beat you. You can't handle that.
Me. You're scamming me.
Yeah, scamming you. What are you talking about? I caught the bigger fish than you. You knew I was gonna beat you. You seriously thought you were gonna beat me taking advice from that jackass?
I mean, I've been telling everyone the fish need patience. I'm a very patient man. The fish need patience.
Well, yeah, you don't need patience if you're as good as I am.
You just got lucky. First 2 casts, you got a fish. Like,
yeah.
I took 15 casts and I finally caught a fish.
Yeah, exactly, because you suck.
I was patient with the damn
because
fish.
you
This is what
suck.
Jackson taught me. This is what Jackson taught me.
Jackass.
What? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's my question. Yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Oh, okay, that's how we're gonna play the game, huh? Huh? Let's go. Let's go. What is wrong with you, dude? Snap out of it! Snap out of it! Snap out of it! Snap out of it!
Kurt, I'm fine.
What?
I'm fine.
Okay, you gonna give me some information then?
Not when you beat me like this, Jesus.
Tell me who put you up to this! Tell me who put you up to this!
I'll speak. Let me go. I'll speak. Hey. These rocks are.
All right. Now tell me.
Last thing I remember before I was brainwashed by Jackson was me going over the back of my couch in the basement shortly after you left.
Yeah? Who pulled you over?
I think it was Thomas.
Damn, we're gonna have to use that sound effect again, but not for Jackson. That's kind of weird. Well, damn, I guess we have to go after... So, do you remember anything after when Thomas pulled you in between now and then?
It was all hazy. But, Thomas, he pulled me out of my house. And Jackson, he was waiting. He must have pulled up right after you left. He was waiting with a van. And I think I was holding the van. I could hear him. He stupid Jackson cackle. Or some like that.
Jesus.
And then it strapped me to a chair in the back of this van. There was a little TV with Nintendo Directs, all the bad ones.
Oh no. Like the last one?
Yeah.
Oh.
And me watching them over and over again, I was forced to enjoy it or else I'd go insane. Thomas got a ride home and I was taken to his facility and tortured. And he said I had to come and beat you in a fishing duel so that he wouldn't have to.
You know, I'm done. You know, this is so stupid. This is so incredibly stupid. I'm just gonna give Jackson a call. I'm gonna end this right now. All right.
Hello, it is I.
Yeah,
Jackson Klein.
Damn it.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Yeah, Jackson, enough with the charade, all right? I'm challenging you to a fishing duel. I don't know what your motivations are, nor do I care. We're gonna have a fishing duel so we can settle this and so that I can just beat your ass and move on, all right? See ya. All right, so that's the way this is gonna go. Ugh, damn. Dude, I hurt my hand punching you so much. Holy shit. Well, guys, I don't really know what much more there is to say after that. I'm sorry I got a little bit violent on you all. You know what, Joey? Tonight, we're gonna have our first actual episode of Fusion. just me and you fishing in what feels like a very long time. No one's allowed to come. You know who's not invited? Him. Or
want to come when I'm freaking
Jackson.
rude, like.
Or Thomas. Or even a Bach, the biggest fan. So, yeah. That's just about it, guys. I don't really got much more to say, which is saying something because I usually have a lot to say. So when I run out of things to say, that's when the episode ends. So thank you guys a bunch for watching and for sticking with us through the hardships that we've been experiencing as of late. And yeah, look forward to an episode a little bit later on because we're filming again today. And Joey doesn't have any say. I know he might have something when he comes home, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, we're filming again. Peace.
It's on my nipple.
All right, guys. Oh, this never works. I don't know why I keep on trying it. Instagram.